Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Voice of opinion and place of calling. Be yourself, see yourself. This is a show, my people. Believe our hopes up to needless reason. Nobody feel left out. It's the vibe we dealing. Let's find a solution. Yeah. No respect, unselfishness and cooperation. That's how we need to build a strong nation. We are the people to make the changes. We are the changes to build a. And all the things that must be happen and not got blue skies. And nothing that people get victimized. Let's work together for better. We got to unite. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Voice of opinion and place your calling. Get up, make every day count. Don't waste it, people. Do your part, play around, get where you need to. You can tune in for work or in your vehicle. If you got a problem, pick up the phone. Why wait till the time calling? It's the show with no matter even if you're at home. Just call in. Trouble your bed. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Voice of opinion and place your calling. Be yourself, see yourself. This is a show, my people. Believe our hopes up to needless reason. Nobody feel left out. It's the vibe we dealing. Let's find a solution. Yeah. No respect, unselfishness and cooperation. That's how we need to build a strong nation. We are the people to make the changes. We are the changes to build a. And all the things that must happen and not got blue skies. And nothing that people get victimized. Let's work together for better. We got to unite. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Voice of opinion and place your calling. Wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Voice of opinion and place your calling. Be yourself, see yourself. This is a show, my people. Believe our hopes up to needless reason. Nobody feel left out. It's the vibe we dealing. Let's find a solution. Yeah. No respect, unselfishness and cooperation. That's how we need to build a strong nation. We are the people to make the changes. We are the changes to build a. And all the things that must happen and not got blue skies. And nothing that people get victimized. Let's work together for better. We got to unite. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Voice of opinion and place your calling. Get up, make every day count. Don't waste it, people. Do your part, play around, get where you need to. You can tune in for work or in your vehicle. If you got a problem, pick up the phone. Why wait till the time calling? It's the show with no matter even if you're at home. Just call in. Trouble your bed. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put their time in. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Voice of opinion and place your calling. Be yourself, see you say this is just show my people. Believe our hopes up to needless reason. Nobody feel left out, is the vibe we're dealing. Let's find a solution. Yeah. No respect on selfishness and cooperation. That's how we need to build a strong nation. We are the people to make the changes. We are the changes. WUB. And all the things that we feel happen and I got blue skies.
Morning Belize, welcome to the WUB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. It's Wednesday morning, the 5th of November 2025. I'm Mose. I'm the driver of the bus this morning. This bus is WUB, Belize's premier morning conversation, lined up for you on this Wednesday morning. We want to welcome each and every one of you. You're to listen to Creme, you're to watch XTV, your Gawe apps, you're there on social media, we're everywhere, and simulcast coverage as well. We're glad you've made it here to start your day. Excuse me, we hope you're feeling great. That is the most important thing, of course, your health. Of course, we hope your energy level is to the max, your vibrations positive, and a little bit of self-interest. We hope your morning got enough space, flexibility that we can be a part of it and you can be a part of ours. We want you in the conversation, is why it's here. Before we get down to the business of conversation, we've got some morning news for you, and we also got your weather forecast, general weather forecast from the National Meteorological Service, the Met Service. Forecaster Tariq Matthews will line up our forecast right now and get this ball rolling.
Good morning, Belize. The latest radar, satellite and surface observation showed rainfall activity had dissipated over the country, with little to none observed. Relatively moist and somewhat unstable conditions prevail. The 24-hour forecast, mostly cloudy skies with sunny breaks today and cloudy at times tonight. Showers or light rain will be isolated, with a medium chance of a few more occurring over northern and central coastal areas today. Then, a few showers or periods of rain are likely over some coastal and offshore areas tonight. The maximum temperatures for today will reach 85 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 87 inland, and 77 up in the hills. The low temperatures for tonight will be around 74 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 72 inland, and 65 up in the hills. The winds over the open sea will be from the north-northwest at 5 to 10 knots, and the sea conditions will be like chop. A high tide will occur this morning at 10:05, followed by a low tide this evening at 3:17, another high tide tonight at 9:12, and another low tide early tomorrow morning at 4:37. The sun rose this morning at 5:52 and will set this evening at 5:19. The moon went down this morning at 5:52 and will rise this evening at 5:26. In a sargassum forecast, latest satellite observation show a few small sargassum mats beyond the barrier reef. The forecast suggests that a few of these mats may drift towards northern coastal areas during the coming days. However, overall impacts are expected to be minimal. The outlook for Thursday and Thursday night: skies will be cloudy at times, showers or light rain will be isolated, with slightly more possible over coastal and offshore areas Thursday night. In the tropical weather outlook for the North Atlantic, the Caribbean Sea, and the Gulf of America, tropical cyclone formation is not expected during the next 48 hours. For a review of our forecast and other products, please visit our website at nms.gov.bz. With that, we end this morning's forecast from the Belize National Met Service.
The first private radio in Belize since 1989, Creme FM presents the news. Informative, accurate, current information, local, regional, and international news, weather and sports. And now, the news.
And now the story is making the headlines this morning. Nadia Martin Callis, president of the Belize National Teachers Union, is calling out Minister of Education Honorable Oscar Rekenya over his explanation for the miscellaneous deductions that started appearing in teachers' salaries since September this year. According to the minister, the deductions stem from advances issued to teachers for salary adjustments or allowances owed to them, and that the problem seemed to be that the deduction for the advances was made in one lump sum. Well, Callis has affirmed that at no point was there any communication about advances being issued. She also clarified that, in fact, some teachers have still not received their salaries.
First of all, I have to make it known that while majority of the teachers were paid, we still had teachers who were not paid in September, who were not paid in October, and for some of them, they haven't seen their vacation pay at all. So they did not get the July, the June, the September, the October. No lies, no exaggeration. The BNTU is not in the business of playing around with its data. For months now, teachers have been complaining about a miscellaneous deduction. More last month than ever because there were huge chunks being deducted. What is miscellaneous? Nobody could have explained what it was. Until tonight, I'm seeing this nonsense about teachers being given an advance in December and that they should have expected to repay it or stuff like that. I don't know where my dear minister got his facts from because I am shocked. I'm irritated, as a matter of fact. For us now, nationally, globally to be exact, to be told that your increment, your outstanding allowances was an advance. When the minister, our ministers of government, there's a reason I'm not calling any name right now, you know, came out and said the teachers will be given the increment before the 31st, before the 31st of December. That came from them. The BNTU negotiating team did not go into any meeting agreeing to you all getting any advance in December. The conversation was about you all getting your outstanding increments and allowances. Now, somebody messed up along the way. Somebody lied along the way.
Callis then questioned if the affected teachers were ever paid their salary adjustment and increments and warned the government that there is a storm on the horizon.
When my teacher actually get the increment, did they ever get their increment? Know that you're deducting in huge chunks? I have a question now. Did they ever get any outstanding allowances? Have you been playing us for a fool? Because that's one thing I don't like. I don't like when you try to think that you are going to play the BMTU. That is the reason why I am, as a leader, upset. Because you came up publicly and you spoke to these people about what you were going to do in December. And tonight, our different story. That ain't sitting well here with this leadership. I ain't sitting well with my membership. And so we definitely need some answers beyond me doing a live. And we have to get to the bottom of this. This is disrespect to the highest level. Honestly. Disrespect to the highest level. You don't do that to the workers of your country. And you don't play down, especially the teacher right now, who the landlord has asked to vacate the premises because he cannot pay his rent. No light, no water right now. And say, oh, it's not an issue of teachers not being paid. It should have been. It's not an issue of majority of teachers not being paid, but there are a few. Because last month we had to work together to try and get over 100 paid, and some still were not paid. And I'm sure Principal Pitzol will not be upset with me pointing her out. Sure, she was the person I had to be investigating, trying to figure out what happened to her salary. Sure, she went publicly. And I stayed behind the scenes trying to help those teachers. Those who got paid afterwards, they were so happy. But we still have that matter. Make we stop play this down now. Because the BNTU play it down now, eh? It done. We not play this down now. It's finished. We ain't even gonna do this kind of thing discussing that. We'll take it to the other level. I'll have that discussion with my council and we take it from there.
Looking back in our archives, we note that there was never any talk about money being advanced to teachers for it to then be deducted. On November 28, 2024, the BNTU complained publicly that many teachers had not received increments and allowances for the 3 months since the start of the 2024-2025 school year. Then Minister of Education Francis Fonseca explained that there had been a backlog in increment and salary adjustment payments for some teachers dating back to 2018. He said the PUP administration had cleared arrears up to 2022. He added that in 2024, efforts were on the way to finalize payments for 2023 and 2024. Tired of waiting for their money, in early December 2024, the BNTU gave the government an ultimatum to receive the outstanding payments by the end of December or they would strike in January 2025. On December 9th, the CEO in the Ministry of Education wrote to the BNTU informing that payments would be completed by December 20th. The letter read, the work to ensure that those teachers who are due increments and allowances has not faltered. Kindly note that we expect all outstanding payments for those teachers to be made by December 20th, 2024. When time came for the payment, there was an issue because the Ministry of Finance paid the outstanding monies directly to the managements who were to then make the individual payments to teachers. High Court Justice Tawanda Honduras has denied an application by United Democratic Party leader Mose Barrow and acting chairman Alberto August for judicial review of the decision of the Elections and Boundaries Commission for all UDP candidates to use the color red during the March 12, 2025 general elections. The EBC made its decision known on February 25th and the claimants filed their application for judicial review on March 3rd, but no application was made for an urgent hearing. Honduras handed down his decision yesterday after oral hearings which were held on October 21st. The application was denied on the grounds that the claim was overtaken by events and no challenge was made to the validity of the elections. Additionally, the claimants did not bring the application to the court's attention. The claimants were represented by Matthew Morris, who is not based in Belize, while Hector Guerra of Marine Parade Chambers represented the Elections and Boundaries Commission. We spoke with Guerra Tuesday afternoon.
And the fact that what was being challenged was the use of a color in an election which had already been held, in an election for which results had already been declared. It meant that the claim was entirely moot. That's point number one. And point number two was that the court held that in the circumstances which I just outlined, the claimants were entirely delayed in prosecuting their claim. And as any practitioner would know in Belize, when one brings judicial review proceedings, it must be done promptly. And the reason for that is because grey clouds shouldn't be allowed to be held over these public bodies. And of course, the public is relying on decisions made by public bodies. So to ensure that there's confidence in the decisions that are made by the public, parties are required to launch challenges to those decisions promptly.
While the substantive matter was not ruled on, Guerra explained that the judge had to hear some of the substantive arguments from both parties and decided that the claim did not have realistic prospects of success.
The essence of those arguments that were put forward on behalf of the Elections and Boundaries Commission, as well as the Attorney General of Belize, was that this was squarely something within the remit of the Elections and Boundaries Commissions to do. The Elections and Boundaries Commission, under the Representation of the People's Act, is allowed, before elections are held, is granted the power to allocate colors to various parties. The legislation is plain. It doesn't refer to factions within a party. It refers to political parties. And that is where we say Mr. Barrow was plainly wrong in his argument that the Elections and Boundaries lack the power to, in fact, issue the colors.
Because it hasn't been ruled on the substantive matter, that two factions within a party can use the same color, what would happen if that were to repeat itself? So yes, that remains unresolved.
Well, No, because as I said from the beginning, it's clear when one reads the legislation, it says the Elections and Boundaries Commission has the power to assign colors to political parties. I underscore parties. It does not say factions within a party.
There has been an expansion above Dr. Osbert Usher's dental clinic on Magazine Road in Belize City. We were told that it could house a dental training academy pretty soon. It would be a first for Belize. Giovanni O'Brien went to the source to find out.
Our team stopped by the Dr. Osbert O. Usher Dental Clinic on Magazine Road in Belize City earlier today to get a glimpse of Dr. Usher's latest project, which has been in the works for the past 2.5 years. Dr. Usher is in the process of opening Belize's first dental hygiene training academy, which will be known as Magazine Dental and Training Center. Students who graduate from the 1-year course would obtain a certificate in oral health and oral hygiene. Dr. Usher, who has been a dental surgeon for the past 41 years, shared the importance of having this program be available in Belize.
We're planning to open up the school where we'll be eventually giving the students after termination certificate in oral health or oral hygiene.
And this is not offered in the country?
Absolutely not. It is first time in Belize, innovative, forward thinking.
And how would this benefit the field in the country?
All right. If we look at Belize's healthcare profile, we note that in Belize there's lots of non-communicable diseases, which many of them originates from the mouth. If we have bad oral health, eventually these diseases will eventually affect the individual. So as an endeavor to mitigate and minimize the aspect of non-communicable disease, if we take care of the oral cavity by having good oral hygiene, we will certainly reduce the incidence, the cost of diseases like cardiovascular disease, dementia, kidney disease, respiratory diseases. We can reduce that and eventually reduce the cost of healthy living in Belize.
And for students who sign up, what can they expect?
One of the first things we will expect, they need to accept, is the aspect of this is an institution that is seriously committed to oral health. We want individuals that are respectful, individuals that know the association between oral health and general health. We want these individuals to be committed and put in their 100% in it, because we'll be serious about punctuality, we will be serious about their attendance, we'll be serious about their comportment, their interaction with each other. They should be likewise very capable of communicating.
The Dental Hygiene Training Academy would have a capacity for up to 25 students, with the goal of getting at least 20 to sign up. Dr. Usher said that so far 12 have shown interest. There will be 3 dental surgeons serving as the primary instructors, with as many as 10 being available for special lessons. The facility includes many dental instruments, tools, and books the students would need. The facility also includes a cafeteria, which will offer the opportunity for local cooks to sell their food, as well as generators and solar panels. Needless to say, it's been quite an investment by Dr. Usher and his team, and he admits that the fees would be a bit pricey.
Yeah, the fees are a bit high. If you note the entire environment, it is a very progressive environment. We will be teaching electronically by e-books, utilizing all methods of teaching, by YouTube, by the internet, everything. The program will be for a year. The students will be taught from embryology. We'll be talking about teaching physiology of the mouth, the muscles, the entire oral cavity, the eruption of teeth, when it starts, how to take care of your teeth, the eruption dates, everything pertaining to the oral cavity. Of course, we won't be going down into real depths, but they'll be coming out with knowledge sufficient that they'll be basically a dental hygienist.
Dr. Usher hopes to have the academy open sometime in 2026 once all T's are crossed and I's are dotted with both the Ministries of Health and Education. Dr. Usher says he will advertise that applications are being accepted. Reporting for Creme News and XTV, this is Giovanni O'Brien.
Since Belize entered full free movement along with Barbados, Dominica and St. Vincent on October 1st, 45 CARICOM nationals have taken advantage of the mechanism. According to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Immigration in an update provided Monday, only 2 of those have decided to remain in Belize for employment. Another 33 came to Belize for business, 5 for tourism and 3 for sports. The last 2 included a diplomat and a returning national. Of the 45 persons, 34 persons were Barbadian, 8 were Vincentians, and 3 were Dominican. That ends our morning news. Update inside the WB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. We will take ourselves a small break. When we come back on the other side, you know how it works. We open the phone line, we get down to the business of conversation. You're watching Creme Radio, you're watching XTV, you're listening to Creme Radio. We'll be right back.
Informative, accurate, current information. Creme's newscast. Local, regional, and international news. Weather and sports.
I'm Randall Friesen and I manage Westbell Produce, better known as Granny's Foods. That's our main brand. So we offer high quality grains, beans, rice, and we also offer corn chips made from 100% locally grown corn. We saw a need for high quality locally produced products. A lot of the best products are being exported, and we said, you know, we need to keep some of the best products here in Belize rather than export everything. Atlantic Bank has helped us achieve our goals by providing the financing for us to be able to launch products faster than we would without the financing that they offer. We find that Atlantic Bank is very customer friendly, especially with small and medium-sized businesses. We find that Atlantic Bank is more than willing to go the extra mile. They try to understand your business. So when we go to Atlantic Bank with a certain need, we find that they try to develop a solution that will meet our specific need. I would encourage any small business owner to go to Atlantic Bank for their financial services. They're very friendly, and just overall their service is excellent.
Want all the postpaid perks without the commitment? Now you can with Smart Supercharged prepaid plans. All the talk, text, and data you need. No contracts, no hassle. Pay upfront for your package and enjoy total freedom. No commitments, just simple, flexible plans that fit your life. Pick your power, Core, Edge, or Prime. Prepaid plans, ready when you ready. Commit to no commitments and get yours today. Dial 7526 or star 100 pound key, use the Smart app, or visit a Gimme Dollar agent to purchase today. Smart, bringing people together.
Amandala is now online. You can now access Amandala's midweek and weekend issues online by logging on to our website at amandala.com.bz/news and joining our membership portal today. There's 5 easy steps to get unlimited access to weekly e-paper, archive publications, and a host of other exclusive contents. Number 1, go to Amandala's website. Number 2, navigate to subscribed areas. Number 3, choose a membership level. Number 4, check out using our secured portal. Number 5, log into the members only section. Telephone numbers 501-280-4703 or 202-4477. fax us at 501-222-4702, or you could email at amandalapress@yahoo.com or amandalapress@gmail.com. Amandala, all power to the people.
All right, welcome back to the WB Wake Up Believes Morning Vibes. Mose Hyde in the house on this Wednesday morning, the 5th of November 2025, and we are now open for the business of conversation. That's right, we are. That's why we are here. We don't want to have a sermon. We're not here to preach. That's what happens when you know Carl. All right, we end up have to take the rostrum. We prefer when you call and we can exchange and we can reason. The telephone number is 280-5848. That is the direct number for you to participate in the conversation. I need to start off with an announcement. I want to reach out to my cousin, Dean Brackett. Your common law has not heard from you since Monday morning. That is unusual. You've not heard anything from you since Monday morning, and of course we are getting worried. So, my brother, you need to reach out. You need to make contact. Krem, good morning, WB. Krem, good morning. All right. So you need to reach out to us, Dean, so we know that you're okay. It's been a bit, 2 days is a bit of a while to not hear from you. And if anybody has seen him or knows where he is, you could reach him and tell him that he needs to just give us a message so that we know that everything is okay. All right? So once again, his name is Dean Brackett. He no longer has the long plaits, the long locks in his hair. He's cut his hair, but you can make out his face is not a man for pictures. So this is the best we've got. Okay, for those who know him, we're trying to make contact with him to make sure that everything is okay. So that's a bit of an announcement, and if you have any information, you can give me a link, or if you know his common law, you could reach out to her, so we know that everything is okay. All right. It is 8 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Wednesday morning. This is the WB Wake Up Believes Morning Vibes, and as I mentioned earlier on, the telephone number is 280-5848. We don't do this alone. We want you to take the start time. We want you to get a hold of the wheel and drive this conversation. That's what we do each weekday morning. All right? And but we've got to jump in and we've got to make sure there's no dead air. So we will take up topics until you choose to get in on the act and be a part of it. Let me just also mention that, as we have done for the previous couple of mornings of the week, the tail end of the show, we have been giving away passes for the Puntatopia concert coming up as a part of Garifuna Settlement Day celebrations here in Belize City on Monday, November the 17th at the Belize Airport's Authority parking lot. Starting at 6 in the evening until 12 midnight, featuring, of course, some of the legendary Punta Rockers and, of course, the great Sweet Pain Band, area drummers. There will be selectors in the house. So it's a whole big thing going on, and you are being invited to come out, $20 to attend. But we've got 2 passes that we'll be giving away today. I'm looking for the strip, Alex. You could strip me up, put the strip at the bottom, if you don't mind, so that people can see what I'm talking about. So later on in the show, we're going to do that. One of the things that we've not had the opportunity to mention since it was announced, very, a low-key announcement, and then there was a follow-up story on it by our news team in the matter of the multinational company ASR getting its concessions extended. Those concessions were originally given in 2012 They were due to expire, and they have been re-upped. You know, it's a beautiful world to exist in a world of tax concessions. You know, you're one of the special few, right? And that's, you know, a part of what we call the foreign direct investment incentive packages that are available to seduce these big corporations to come and do business here. And as the narrative goes, and is repeated everywhere, ASR came in when the industry was at a low point, and it is described that ASR came in like a savior to rescue the industry, bring in new money, and 2012, and despite some bumpy roads, one administration felt that the incentive package was necessary, and the successor administration agrees. Keep the tea sweet, keep the sugar in the deal for ASR, and you know, it's just a small announcement. There has been a clarification by the Minister of Agriculture that he had opposed extending the environmental tax, and we are told that the amount is $2 million. And per annum, we weren't clear, but it was a kind of whether or not that's a total, and I'm not sure for how many years the concessions have been extended. And there is nothing unusual about that. There is nothing unique. There's nothing history making. It's, you know, this is how it works. We have, but what we know is that when it comes to tax concessions and tax exemption incentive packages, we know that list is a list of the mega corporations, mega companies, and primarily companies that come here. So, for example, there was some tax exemption concessions made for the whole remodeling of the Fort George, the Radisson Hotel, as an exemption package that went into that. There are tax incentive packages for the Norwegian Happy Island off of Placencia down south. We know that there's a huge exemption incentive package for the development that's going on in Key Chapel. So we are in the business of giving these concessions, and again, the argument is that we are, you know, that's how we get people to come here and partner with us and do business. You do have some Belizean companies here that enjoy tax concessions and exemptions and all manners of exemptions. You have some companies know what it is to bring in vehicles and don't have to pay duties. What a lovely world. Imagine you could bring in a new vehicle, you don't get to pay any duty, you're tax exempt, any machinery, any bit of equipment you need, you get tax exempt. You could. Come on in, come on down. We'll work with you. And again, there's a conversation to be had about, well, what is the net benefit overall? Like, there's an assessment that has to be done. The verdict, some people believe that verdict is obvious, that yes, this is good, so we got ASR. One of the things we have to point out is that for people who might not have been paying attention, also some of the newbies, what was going on was that there was an effort being made by the sugarcane farmers to raise the funds to acquire the factory, to essentially to create for self, to do for self, to own for ourselves. That was not seen as an attractive option, and there was no you know, what we know about that, right? That's not for we thing. He would basically said, you know, just grown a cane and left them kind of big ownership here to these international companies, you know, they money long and they know about this. So we did that. Again, it's a kind of, you know, the question for me, but I have a call. Krem, good morning, WB.
Yes, good morning, my brother Mose.
Good morning, sir.
Yes. Yeah, so I called for two things this morning, Mose, the Chicky Bowl and Jerry Enriquez, right? But I want to tap into the incentive packages where they extend. I can't believe that they extend that and we Belizeans just stay quiet, man. Now we're part of the Belizeans and then they get ready for go to Punta Topia or something.
Well, I mean, not come on and try hypno job out of Punta Topia. I hope...
Because I expect the Belizeans to raise up on this, like especially, right? Then my people too, so I could call out the environmental NGOs. Because what ASR has done to the northern part of Belize since they have been here is nothing but poison the soil. The proof is in the pudding right there, right now, Mose. Right? The amount of disease that's catching the cane up there is because of the amount of over-fertilizing of our planet, of our Belizean earth. No kind of, you know, that...
But I will. I'm excited at your call. Listen, I wanted to engage on this topic from since it was announced. It's like it was a, you know, it was a kind of by the way release. You know, by the way, we up them boy with the nice thing, pay no duties and stuff like that. And I would say that the fact that this is not a thing that got any discussion or anything like that. We live in a very strange world, bro. It's like, because I think we have been convinced. The narrative is the speech is, hey, this is good for you. This is good for us. ASR saved the sugar industry, or the new investors coming on Key Chapel. They're here to save tourism. They're here to bring in new money. They're going to help our economy and they're going to create jobs. And so the least we can do is to sweeten the thing. That is the narrative, and apparently we don't feel like there is a need to examine the cost, to do a cost-benefit analysis as to, well, is every single, when is the tax exemption, tax concession, when is it not good to give? Is it that it's always good to give? Is it that every successive administration is going to say, oh, it's ASR, oh no, we don't need your taxes anymore. No, we don't need your taxes. You keep that. Is it like, so I am a part of a small company, but where we are is in the most economically depressed, one of the most economically depressed areas of the nation. We are operating business. We have been employing people for over a half century, and I have not verified it with my father, but to my knowledge, or at least I have never been a part of or conscious of a single moment when we have been able to get one single camera tax-free. Not a camera, not a tape, not a bulb, not a video machine, not one single thing tax-free. So we are not good enough for that. And I don't want to make it about us. It's just when you are operating and you have a little company like this, so many companies like this have never known what it is to get a little teaspoon of tax exemption in this country. So, okay, if that is, we understand taxes and debt, these are the things you cannot escape. But some people are able to escape them all the time. And I just feel like it's a fair conversation, Brother Will. So I'm very excited that you call. It's a very fair, listen to me. If the cost-benefit analysis is done and you can say, listen, we have given up $15 million in taxes over the life of this concession, but look at what they have brought. They have modernized the the factory in such a way and have modernized the industry in such a way that we are now making leaps and bounds ahead, and we are thriving. Like if that is the case, if that is what the facts bear out, like me, I will say, okay, well, keep it going for them, brother. Yeah, them brother, yeah, they do good. But I don't feel like it's automatic. You can't just come and tell me, oh, that just drop on me the whole song. Hey, the safe way. And you know, give me the facts. Like, I'm not there with that. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, man. I mean, that really, really crazy. I mean, did I even hear that the environmental tax they waived too?
There is something that says, the minister is saying that he pushed back on that, and that has not been extended. He's saying that they did not get the environmental tax concession. Now, I again, that was not in the original release. In the original story was that they're getting re-up, you know, and then I believe it was on Friday that Marisol did the story, and at least I read, I don't know, it was over the weekend, I read it on Monday, where Minister Mai is saying that, well, he pushed back against the environmental tax. He, who stands with the farmers, pushed back. And one of the things that is mentioned in the story by our news editor is that the People's United Party, who were the opposition in 2012, had been vehemently opposed to the tax breaks that were to be given to ASR because it would weaken the position of the sugarcane farmers. So they were against it. But when they're in power, they can see the benefit of it. It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing. Like
yes.
when they made you know what I mean? Like, you know, the cost benefit analysis for the whole situation moves. We should have to do an analysis. Is the soils up in the north better today than when ASR first come in? You know, I mean, to me, that they just do more destruction, and the people's lives much better, and the cane farmers better off. Only thing that we need to take into consideration more than jump and give them. But I could tell you right now, if you go to the ASR reports, all of the shareholders, the dividends increase. But based upon our Belizean people and the niceness of our government, we give them all of them tax breaks. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But again, we will continue to get this kind of hammering unless our people stand up. I mean, you know, I don't hear no release from none of the organizations that were really to say we either praise this or we not praise it. At least something should come out so that we could, you know what I mean, then down by harvest care. And another thing to Mose, right? I mean, I bet again, when that time comes, the PUP and UDP are the same thing. To accommodate the multinationals in our country, to continue to rape us, because it's not like our country is improving when it comes from that green standpoint. I mean, I get to my point about the Chicky Bull. Again, Rafael Montanero confirmed last night that another 200 acres, they expand by 200 acres, my brother. You know, if they may just tax ASR, maybe that alone could have flying the BDF into the Chicky Bull for watch the forest or help to manage the forest, which provide the drinking water for the people of Belize City. We continue to lose forests, but every climate conference, I bet the COP Belize will have the biggest contingency per capita there. Like, what they COP 30 coming up somewhere in some foreign country?
Brazil.
You know, Brazil. I bet Belize, I could tell you right now, Belize probably have the highest amount of contingency of people going there per capita. They beat our chest to say, oh, look for free environment, yet the Chicky Bull, they disappear, the Vaca, they disappear, the Columbia forest, they disappear right in front of our very eyes. Yet they give these big countries, these big companies, all these taxes.
I don't know
we don't pay taxes.
I don't know why we are going to, to be honest with you, I don't know why we're going to the COP. I think we should sit out the COP. And the reason why I think we should sit out the COP is not because of the relevance of the COP. The COP is more relevant than ever. The fact is, though, is that we took $125 million US on the condition we were told, you see, this 125 I want to run with over. You see how they out there they beat on the chest, how so into green and green, we're going to stop that. Stop talk green. This one be about fossil fuel. So we took the 125 million with that condition that we will align ourselves with the fossil fuel drilling philosophy of the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump. So how do you now go to COP? The United States are acting consistent with their position now. They will not be sending a high-powered delegation to the COP. Let me tell you right now, they want to send some squalwags and that's it. They want to send, then they send a couple people there for just go fast. But
yeah, they send some CIA agents there to see who they
They're going to push this. They're going to go fast. They have declared it. They don't no shame to the game. No hypocrisy, no to be fraud at all. Then they tell you, we are about fossil fuel. We not there with climate change. Climate change, that one hoax, that BS. And we pull out on agreement. And you know what? We know the come pretend and send none of our big people in. That done. Then days they're done. So I just say, why are we going? Like if we true to where we say we true to, we don't have to say, boss, I want a 125, but that thing really tell me to do, I can't. Listen, I can't dare to try to get awards for be everybody's favorite small country, greening kind of thing, the posture like that. And meanwhile, I want to take 125 for you. I mean, we not call it 125, call it 125 US. $250 million Belize. And I take that from you under the condition that I have to cut out this whole green fuel thing. We have to go back to the good old grease. We have to go back to the black juice. We got to go back to good old oil. I think we should have set out this one. If we got any pride at all, if we got any shame at all, we would have set out this cup. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, but it looks like, they say dog eat them one shame. Because I sure tickets must be done by and everything are ready to go down to Brazil. Go. Beat our chest. Meanwhile, trees they get cut down in the Vaca, the Chicky Bowl, the Columbia, then they go out, then they put in road in. I mean, you want to tell me vehicles now they drive into our national park, my brother, illegally, right? Let's like the average guy out there can't even go in the bush right now and cut that stick without being pulled over by the forest department. The forest department need to be transferred the headquarters into the Chicky Bull because that dead thing there, that dead damage they do to our green environment. Where we beat our chest up and hold it in front of the world every summit when they have and say, look what we do. But we lie to the people there, right? I mean, I couldn't believe last night, FCD, a small organization, they tried their best. And the military as well, they tried their best to help out, but they don't have the resources. When Taiwan donated a helicopter, I believe that Taiwan, big champagne bottle, the boss, I never see a helicopter carry a BDF yet. Gang and put them at any location that they are really needed. So what the helicopter for?
Yeah,
I mean, it's just crazy. But again, I call on the Belizean people, Belizeans, we have to wake up.
It's another case of. It's another case. It's another example of not being there for people who are doing what is right by us. We can always point out the negative. We can always find the individuals who have failed us. And we complain that nobody did do anything right, but that is not true. You got people who do right by way. The FCD has done right by us.
Yeah.
Then punch above their weight. And they also not do it and keep it hidden. What has to be put to the light, they have been putting to the light. There is no excuse for somebody to know that the man that eat with Chicky Bull. So if So if you don't know that because you're not interested in a know, because
put your head under the
because the FCD has been consistent. They start from me just one farm to now when they bite one huge chunk of the chicken bone, and every step of the way they have come and they have said this is where they go on. They bring pictures, they bring the facts, they bring the evidence, they put it in front of us. So who don't know, no one know. So they have done right by us. I can't tell you if I have heard more than, I would have said, I don't know if I've heard 10 people engage on the issue of what's going on in Chickaboo. Over the length of time that the FCD has been providing us with these updates and these reports. Like that Chickaboo, man, I would say, there have been callers who say, boy, why didn't you just put we out there then if that's where they go on? So we've had that. But nobody has been saying, listen, this is unacceptable. And where is the response? Have you heard a single government official give some answer as to what is the plan toward what is taking place in Chickaboo? Has anybody been riddled with questions for say where they are forced to tell us from the Ministry of National Security to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs what exactly is the plan, to the Ministry of Environment what exactly is the plan? How can you have laws that say these areas are to be protected, and you will make, if there was a bunch of Belizeans going in Chickaboo clearing it to put cattle, your response would have been significant. So how come now you have a muted response when it really and truly is an invasion?
Yeah, definitely 100% an invasion. But even worse, Mose, we have so-called opposition in the country. Not once that the House I ever hear any talk about asking the government or demanding for the government to give us that plan, how we going to protect the Chickaboo. That don't know rocket science, because how know about the weak fence there? And the weak fence is with the PUDP government of Belize, because Barry Bowen lands have borders with Guatemala. Program for Belize have have borders with Guatemala. But whenever they try to come in, program for Belize, bigger program for Belize, they stop there. When they try to come into Galanjog area, I think that Barry Bowen owned that land there, they stop there. But when they come into national lands that belongs to the people of Belize, where do we get with drinking water from? I have to say we, because then crystal water come way down the PG too. They, you know, I mean, that's where we get with drinking water from. And still, no plan to stop the Guatemalan for deforesting our national park. Our national park, the same park where we go to the health conference, go beat up with chest and say, look what we have. But the opposition, the UDP, have not said a word. They got so much house meeting, and they not even say one word about that. Anyhow, before I go more, I just want to big up the NTUCB Trade Union Countries of Belize, and I believe that the hospital union who come and they urge the government to make sure that the ombudsman gets his wishes, to make sure the government let go the information so that the people of Belize could know how our taxpayers, how our money, that's we money, you know, I see a lot of things go there, they pose up with, you know, like the FIDE money, not about the FIDE money, it's the people's money. We need to know how our money is being spent. And we need to continue to hammer the redistricting thing, because right now the pie is not equal, and that's what we need in Belize. And I call on all Belizeans, to please rise up. And you know, some people feel like, oh well, I have to take part in a protest. No, there are many different ways in which you could rise to help to defend our country.
Give thanks, my brother.
All right.
Brother Wilmer here, brother from the south. We're going to go to Two Cents Camp, sponsored by Food Point Security, and then after that we take our first break, and then we return with more WB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes.
WB XTV, all right? So we do part two. All right? We go around and ask people how they feel about hudut, you know, about hudut, and people that cook it with pigtail in there. Because I tell you, there was a big controversy. The ancestors, they're mad. The people agree that they're mad. Trust me, we're going to find out the people in 2 cents. Why they put pigtail in a hudut. People put pigtail in a hudut. What do you think about that?
That's wrong, man. You can't put it in a hudut. Hudut not taste nice. Not taste nice. Because the pigtail don't salty. You can't put pigtail in a hudut. Okay, it look good.
And you have any idea where that come from?
No, that don't from Belize at all. That's from Mexico. That don't from Belize, yeah.
You sure?
I tell you, that don't from Belize, yeah. I agree with it. Every son, every 19.
People cook hudut, but they put pigtail in there. What do you think about that? What are your 2 cents on that?
No cook no pigtail in there.
Huh?
No cook no pigtail in there.
You eat hudut, right? So what do you think about the pigtail in the hudut?
Well, I love pigtail, so it doesn't matter. It should be in there.
I eat everything, so it don't really matter me. Yeah, salt to pigtail.
Same question of the day. All right. What do you think about pigtail in a hudut?
Pigtail in a hudut?
Yeah.
Boy, I don't think that, you're not really ready, you know. We only usually use one fish, with hudut. Right? Because pigtail in a whole lot, that throw it off, or pigtail not really ready. It's not really good for you, though.
All right, that's your 2 cents.
Yeah, that's my 2 cents.
What do you think about pigtail in a hudut?
No, man, that's not right, man. Pigtail not going in a hudut, man. Hudut are straight fish. Snapper, jack, barrow. Nicer with barrow. And shark.
That's your 2 cents.
Yes, sir.
I never hear about shark.
Yes,
fish
shark.
are fish.
Shark, yeah, fish are fish.
Right?
Shark, nice.
What do you think, Papa? What do you think about pigtail in a hudut?
Not wrong.
You never try it yet?
No.
Because you feel like you have blocked the law, the ancestors.
No, really, but for young, we never pick pigtail in it. Never pick pigtail in it.
Yeah.
Right?
The
original way.
Yes, sir. Yeah. What do you think, Papa? Well, I know you eat hudut. What do you think about pigtail in a hudut?
No, that's not right. That's not right. Straight barrow, jack. What the man say? Jack for the what? Back.
Pigtail in a hudut. What?
Pigtail. Actually, you did suck the truth. They tell him that. Actually, pigtail in hudut make no sense. We better learn number one in a garden for that. We better learn means that's bad. Somebody you can't do that. Why have put pigtail in hudut? What's that? Fresh and some richness. People who put hudut, pigtail in hudut, sorry, they're not fake. And you know must be rich anyway.
And how you could tell them that in a girlfriend for me?
In a girlfriend, we better learn some badiga little man. Pigtail, hey, udero, mama pigtail. Bye bye.
Tired of replacing light bulbs? LEDs are what you need. LEDs last up to 30,000 hours. That's 30 times longer than incandescent bulbs, and up to 8 times longer than compact fluorescents. So less changing and less trash. Planet Earth thanks you. And the LED experts at Brothers Habet and Habet will help you find the best LED solution with colors for every room and mood, starting as low as $6.95. You can even get LED strips for home, office, and industrial use. So say goodbye to fluorescent tubes forever. And because they use up to 90% less energy, you save money. Money you can spend on other things. So head to Brothers Habet or Habet and Habet today. You can also call, email, or Facebook us. Have a brilliant day.
I'm Randall Friesen and I manage Westwell Produce, better known as Granny's Foods. That's our main brand. So we offer high quality grains, beans, rice, and we also offer corn chips made from 100% locally grown corn. We saw a need for high quality locally produced products. a lot of the best products are being exported, and we said, we need to keep some of the best products here in Belize rather than export everything. Atlantic Bank has helped us achieve our goals by providing the financing for us to be able to launch products faster than we would without the financing that they offer. We find that Atlantic Bank is very customer friendly, especially with small and medium-sized businesses. We find that Atlantic Bank is more than willing to go the extra mile. They try to understand your business. So when we go to Atlantic Bank with a certain need, we find that they try to develop a solution that will meet our specific need. I would encourage any small business owner to go to Atlantic Bank for their financial services. They're very friendly, and just overall, their service is excellent.
I'm super grateful for it because, paying rent, it's kind of hard. Sometimes you get paid and, everything almost goes to rent, and then you have kids and you have other stuff to do. So I'm super grateful and I'm really excited. Definitely bringing a great financial improvement, because now I feel like I would have extra cash to do more for my children, and also, probably do extra activities and take them out a little bit more often and so forth.
Miss Diego is one of our special cases because she was a hurricane victim and then she was a fire victim. So after she moved, after the hurricane happened, she moved into somewhere she was renting and that caught fire. So she had a double urgency to her application. I am very happy and very pleased to hand over this home to Miss Diego on behalf of MIDH and Minister Espat, and along with her area representative, Deputy Prime Minister.
No amount of money we spend is enough, but no amount of money we spend is in vain when it comes to building houses for our people.
Welcome back to Decision 2025 on DDTV, tracking the choices that define Belize's future.
Leon, we have breaking news on what's happening across the country. This is just in. Belize has made its choice, and it's by a landslide.
That's incredible. Sherwin-Williams Paint is the undeniable front runner. From family homes to major projects, Belizeans has chosen the paint that delivers durability, bold color, top-tier quality. Oh, see, I'm getting some information here. Reports are flooding in. Neighborhoods across the country are choosing Sherwin-Williams paint and coating.
Meanwhile, the other brand, well, let's just say their numbers are fading faster than their paint. With superior coverage, long-lasting color, and a reputation that's trusted by Belizeans, it's no surprise.
No surprise whatsoever. The people have spoken. Sherwin-Williams wins by a landslide.
That's right. The people have spoken. And that's the latest on Decision 2025. Thanks for tuning in to DDTV. Until next time, Belize.
Until next time, see you then.
Want all the postpaid perks without the commitment? Now you can with Smart Supercharged prepaid plans. All the talk, text, and data you need. No contracts, no hassle. Pay upfront for your package and enjoy total freedom. No commitments. Just simple, flexible plans that fit your life. Pick your power, Core, Edge, or Prime. Prepaid plans, ready when you ready. Commit to no commitments and get yours today. Dial 7526 or star 100 pound key, use the Smart app, or visit a Gimme Dollar agent to purchase today. Smart, bringing people together.
All right, welcome back to the WB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. It's 7:48. It's Wednesday morning. It's the 5th of November, 2025. Our telephone number, which is how you ensure that this is a conversation by using it, is 280-5848. We love when you talk. Link with way and tell way what's upon your mind. Again, let me also quickly put out a message trying to get in touch with my cousin. His common law has not seen or heard from him since Monday morning. Dean Brackett, we have a photo up on XTV. Dean, if you are hearing this, you need for link with your peoples. We want to hear from you. We want to know that everything is okay. Anybody that has seen him or has any information, please link with us. Quem, good morning, WB.
Yeah, man, Mose, hi. Man, I wanna, what the OAS office, why they have even an office in this country? Because they're supposed to be the people, so they help neutralize this thing, so they help stop the incursion, for the help make with neighbors, stop abuse with, for the help bring peace and harmony between the two countries. But why the OAS office there, I believe? Why not just we just go rally the front and try to them, make them just pack up and leave? But they not serve no purpose to wait. They not serve no purpose to believe. The country, they face the challenge there for years, and they sit down right over there. Right over there.
I would say I've lamented about the OAS's performance in the adjacent zone and
failure to society.
But
failure.
But I feel ultimately the people who we have to hold responsible. The government of Belize signed into the confidence building measures. They agreed to have the OAS
as the referee,
essentially become the occupying authority in this adjacent zone. That's what they have become. And so if the OAS is not adequately doing the job, it is the government of Belize who we hold accountable. They are the ones who we have put to protect our resources, to protect our assets on our behalf. So our conversation, that not with the OAS, our conversation have to be to the government to feel for we pressure, so that either then put the pressure upon OAS or say to the OAS you have failed, and we are now have to do for we part to take care of ourselves. They don't feel no pressure from we on this matter, brother. That is just the honest truth. We don't have enough. We don't have enough of you. We don't have enough of you where they call in and they express their concern over where they go on there.
This thing also the from all sides. Well, we only have two sides. We get in our power, right?
Yeah.
And the first thing the previous government said, we instigate thing when we go to the down the PG there by the river, the stars, where the man in the child take to. It's a really instigate thing. But we only go there and visit and put the flag and celebrate, and yes, part I believe. But the gentle people they develop believe.
So when you
the parrot, they eat the toucan, they eat the
Hey, birds, I don't know that they eat no parrot, but they
look there, they show you pictures of where they catch with parrot dead, brother. What do you think they do that?
You think the man they eat the parrot?
They boy eat from the mountain cow.
Well, I know that people eat the tapir, but I never know that they turn the scarlet macaw into fried chicken. I never know that.
Man, Mose, you know, so pictures of Pharisees show you where the man they run left for some bag of parrot, bag of rat, bag of all kind of thing.
I never know the man that munch down on the parrot. Right?
Boy, munch on anything when they clear that forest there and munch that.
A lot of things in the forest for munch. I never know that the parrot they on the menu. But
Yeah,
listen,
but
listen to me.
If I could ask thing here that we need to empower ourselves with get the government as you mentioned, but the government lazy. The government not worry about in the forest, no money not in there for the whole pan.
Pint. But
Right or wrong?
pint. Like
Exactly.
Pint,
No money not in the forest. 2-3 pieces of timber, they boy look for mine that. They boy mine the cookie jar.
But listen to me, brethren. Let me ask this. I think you have called the show already, Pani Chicken Bull, right? Is that true?
Yes, man. Yes.
So, I just tell Will, like, and I mean, think about your voice, like, I know a lot of people calling when we end up talk about the ravaging where they go on the Chicken Bull. When we make this issue where bother you to this point that you pick it up like this, like because enough people know to do what you do. So I just to try to figure out why this thing dig deep in you. Like give me some explanation, bro.
Because brother Mose, sooner or later, the future children of our children and children of our brothers and sisters will soon need more inhabitants to live and support. And if their people encourage and end up their own land, my brother, what we are doing?
All right.
What we are left as for children, as nature reserves and stuff like that. What we are left for, we as our breeding area, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Isn't the world fighting for going green? Why not go green?
but I think beyond potential.
Maybe a different green the plant, but the green where we want.
Beyond potentially being a place to be inhabited, but to reside in, the Chicken Bull Reserve is of immense value because that a water source, a significant water source for we. Remember that the water where we drink comes from somewhere. Like the people that sell water not own big vats where they collect water. Then they get the water, the source that the river. And the water for the river, when you trace it, they're a Chicken Bull there. So you don't need to know nothing more than that if you know that Chicken Bull are not a place for your neglect. That your water come from, brother. Your water where you drink. And any expert will understand the value of water and tell you that the time will come soon when countries are war over water. Like that is unknown. Like water is such a critical commodity. We take it for granted because we are blessed. We got a lot of water, but the primary sources of water, the Chicken Bull. And beyond that, when you hear a man clear 5 acres of Chicken Bull, you know where the value will just don't get destroyed?
Exactly.
So them boy I will look on it and think, oh, that's the bush. I ain't got time to worry about that. They have that position they can't don't see. Chicken Bull, the one rich piece of possession where we got. That one rich.
Bramos, I don't want to cut your short.
But you're the cut me cross, but go ahead.
Just inject this.
Yeah.
I don't want to ask the Prime Minister. I don't want to ask most of the minister where they drink water from, because if you look at they don't know that, right? I don't want to get done like that, but where they drink their water from, where probably water go from, because if you notice the Ballet done part and parcel with enemy already because they invade, right? And you mentioned, and lots of people don't know if that the source, the main source of water supply to we. Suppose everybody up to poison if we that.
Well, they will poison it. It will maybe not. It's not a kind of deliberate, intentional. Make a throw some Gramax stone in the water, but by destroying, but by destroying the environment, we secure. We protect the running of the water, because when you rid the vegetation away, then what happens is now the water come down in our flood. Come down in a natural way. It come down like one big glob of mud. This is my understanding. I don't know expert in hydrology and all of that. You got people with this are what they know about. But that's the problem when you destroy the natural environment where water they come from. It become unusable to it. So even if they not deliberately try make the water toxic to it, it will happen indirectly. So I think your point is well made. But I gotta go to break because I have one guest. Thank you very much for the reasoning. Thank you very much for always weighing on this matter. I love the fact that you represent and feel it and understand where it appears even where leaders not really appreciate the significance of the violation when they go on in a Chicky Bowl. I just want to tell you guys that I just got a message that my cousin has showed up. So I'm very relieved. We are very relieved, and we're happy the brother show up. We're happy you show up, Dean. We're glad you're safe. For real. All right. We're going to break and come back.
At Benny's, we have tiles to match any decor, whether it's classic, modern, or bold. Visit a Benny's store near you to meet with a sales representative that will assist you in calculating and selecting the right tiles for your floors and walls. Choose from our vast assortment of colors, textures, styles, and finishes. The perfect tile for every space at a price that can't be beat. Whether you're renovating your kitchen or finishing your ideal office space, Benny's Tile Gallery has it all. Benny's, quality and savings.
Let's take a journey through the core functions of the Social Security Board. It all starts with registering as an insured person, employer, or self-employed individual. Sign up for a portal account to manage your Social Security information online. Just provide accurate information and click Create. This will give you access to a range of services and benefits. Next, your contribution, along with investments and other income, are collected and distributed into 3 funds. This ensures that the SSB fund is securely utilized to support various benefit programs. The SSB is committed to providing essential benefits such as sickness, maternity, injury, and pension. These benefits are paid out to eligible individuals as a part of the Social Security coverage. We help you navigate through life's challenges with financial security. Annual surplus accumulates to grow the fund each year. This surplus is invested into various industries, contributing to the growth and development of our nation. With each passing year, the fund continues to grow due to the annual surplus and interest revenue earned from prudent investments. This surplus, along with reserves, helps to bolster the SSB fund and provide a safety net for those in need. We've arrived at the end of our journey to better understanding how the SSB works. We remain committed to serving you and building a secure future for all Belizeans.
Sea una persona ocupada o atrapada en el tráfico, o que tenga una circunstancia adversa o muy exigente, la tensión se acumula y lo estresa. El estrés ataca a todos en cualquier momento, a cualquier edad. El estrés es un asesino. Es mejor estar vivo que muerto, así que visite la farmacia de Freetown para obtener opciones.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué puedo hacer para usted hoy?
Estoy bien estresado.
Ok, tengo una pastilla que te va a ayudar, ¿ok? Que toma una de eso al día para 10 días y va a estar bien después, ¿eh?
Ok. Farmacia Freetown, carretera 28 Freetown, donde estás mejor vivo que muerto. Farmacia Freetown, teléfono 22 32 87 6.
All right. On the one fund the hand, the window open and the light may turn off. You look like you listen to me, Jamie.
Not only that, I even get a new coffee mug where keep my coffee hot all day.
I'm impressed. You don't look like you're so hard here.
Better than that, BL can change my meter to one of their new smart meter. They call it the AMI.
Oh, I hear about it on TV for BL. How do you know?
Yes, man. They don't reach the man better to change it right now. Let's go check it out.
Hey guys, I'm almost done here.
So that when you reach my area,
We're upgrading meters across Belize, house by house, business by business. Always look out for BL logo, uniforms, and IDs. BL will make you know when we're in the area. The EMI meter rollout is a part of BL strategy to modernize our energy services.
you don't need to come in at my house, right?
Come in your house, boss, only if you got something good for you.
BEL, bringing you a brighter tomorrow.
right, welcome back. WB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. Wednesday morning, the 5th of November, and this is where the hands come together and clap. For those who are true WBers, don't anyone listen and watch every morning, but never sure where I got on Friday morning. No love to the sister. But you know that Sister Yaya went out the country, and when she leaves, she does her pit stop at the WB to say she's going, and then when she returns, she comes and she gives us a recap of her visit, and as a way of holding herself accountable to representing the constituency that she's extremely proud and clear that she's representing, Black people of Belize. Sister Yaya, welcome to the show. You went to hotspot. I'm glad you didn't go on a boat, Venezuela. You didn't reach Curacao.
Yes.
But you reached Venezuela.
Yes, I did.
All right.
Actually, it was a delegation of Belizeans, even though I'm conflicted right now, Mose.
You're always conflicted.
No, I'm not always conflicted. I conflicted because my first language is Creole, and then there are the people that I serve.
Right.
And Nur Akbar like say I have an international audience. So I'm like, I know business about international audience. The people I serve, the Black people that Belize, but now international audience, the grower, I know they know. And so I could talk in a Creole. They just can't relate to what I say, but I just to say, I'm still talking in a Creole. Anyway, so a delegation left Belize, who were invited by the, no got so much camera and no powerful look. Invited by the ambassador for Venezuela to
None
Belize.
of it was exempted from tax.
Well, can you imagine that? But the church for anyone though. But anyways, invited me to go on the delegation. So the other delegates were Alex Nelberta, the president of the National Garifuna Council, Cesar Ross, the vocal point person on reparations for the government of Belize. He is European presenting. Think about that. And then Felicita Canton, the Maya sister, who is credited with the indigenous Maya ball game. I long spoon them people because when they Belize me and then people are rinse anyways. They're not nothing personal, I just that real life. So we left on Tuesday, I think the 30th of September. I slept at Panama Airport, Tucumán Airport, I think it's called. It's one of the biggest airports. Copa Hub, then Trigana Hotel. I have some pictures. Give thanks. So no, they say I have the pictures, right? I never know when you start to show the pictures there. I can't tell them what they say. But what I want to show is wait, Alexei. When I get the wait, Alexei, the way ahead of me. When I get to Panama Airport, I have never seen one bathroom for pets. That was I will tell you no. I don't got a whole lot of report about the conference itself because I was into the human experience. So I mean, the first time I see one full bathroom, door decorated for pets. I thought that was interesting. In at the airport, have you seen that before, Mose?
I've been places I've never seen.
Pet Relief, that's the name for it. And then they had one big art exhibition in at the airport with Black people. You know, no, I lose my mind. So when we get that, you could start to go through it. Alex, to make it quickly. Thanks to Alexei, young people. So that the exhibition, that the airport, all Black art, just beautiful Black art. And Alexei, just hurry up, put this together on one slideshow. Give thanks to Alexei Belial Skill. Avocado, then gluten-free, no GMO food. When I come back, I buy for it. Ruben, you need to carry vegan bites internationally because they don't got nothing for you. The thing tastes like plastic. That's avocado.
My goodness.
It tastes like plastic. I really expected better, but and it may expensive no hell. But anyways, so that the avocado. I have some picture of the food where I buy for it. I just buy and do some sandwich. That the bathroom was a Pet Relief, big old bathroom.
You know, pets travel. So
I guess yeah. So that another belief the Philip Golson. Then when we get to Venezuela, Caracas, Simon Bolivar Airport. Then they with a big sign for welcome way. That me and my luggage where I not get yet Copa. For over a month I don't get my luggage from Copa yet. I just say I have one picture of the luggage, Samsung. Anyways, so that then they had signs up so everybody come. Now this is an international conference on colonialism, neocolonialism, and the territorial dispositions of Western imperialism. You had over 100 delegates from 59 countries. I would say often left-leaning people. So that at the airport, outside of the airport, the person that the white, actually the president of the NGC, you know, can't see the picture fully. But it's a one time, I make sure I document so you could. I mean, Venezuela there. I want people really getting vibes. Go ahead. Thanks, Alexei. Now that picture right there, so. This is my third time in Venezuela, so I'm in the way I want a picture of. That the one of the it is said to be the largest slum in the Americas. It's on a hill. Here how much people live. Then leave brown thing. They like let a leave hot stick together. You much people living in that space, Mose, you could have never guessed. Double the size of the population of Belize. 700,000 to 1 million people.
Live on that hill?
I had on video, but I couldn't put everything because I'm going to try to make us see how long I did video this area. Now, the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela have been consistent with providing infrastructure as far as housing, you know, utilities, but it's known to be one of the largest slums in the Americas.
You see how they glow?
Yes, I'm glowing for a number of reasons, let me say. Besides the lighting and new camera, thanks to my sister Selena Lucas Placencia, they're strong today. I've been resistant, but she said, yeah. The yoga face, you know, massages for your face, for your lymph nodes. Oh my gosh, morning and night. When I tell you, if you don't know about lymph node, you don't need to go check it out.
Lymph node massage?
Yeah, because you have lymph nodes, right, in different areas, and it passes waste. But we don't exercise we face at all. And so it's for here, you have lymph nodes here, behind
you exercise the face a lot.
Not the muscles there, not the areas there. No. Right. So yeah, I am glowing. Thanks for recognizing that I'm glowing, Mose. I'm in a good season in my life right now. Happy Earth Strong, Selena Lucas. So yes, so there's this really large slum. And then I wanted people to see the everyday life in, so we know, when we talk about police security, tight police security at the Waldorf Hotel where we stayed, and then we got in at the hotel and they have like two pictures that I found like the 1944 image of it, and then they refurbish it, and then they have like the 2000 and whatever the other images.
Being run by the Waldorf?
No. I'm going to show you where I eat, where I choose for eat. So at 2023 they refurbish it. No, pretty much they have buffet just about everywhere. You pretty much get the same buffet. Because things hard, I mean, they put up on good front, but things rough in Venezuela.
What was it with this whole Christmas thing that they were celebrating in October?
Okay, so let me share that. Last year, so you say, Rasuben, say I got green pan a plate, right? Not never much, but I try to stick with my leaf fruits, and I had to get my leaf sweet mouth, and so last year, the president of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, the man name just actually slipped my mind. The whole name, because I want to say the whole name, President Nicolas Maduro Moras, decided last year, he declared it as of the 1st of October to the 31st of March. Last year was the first year. This year is the second year. The Christmas season begins. So they have from the 1st of October to the 31st of March.
But why?
But all the pressure and that, from how I understand it, that for bring like positive vibrations and upliftment. So that the festive time, streets get light, lot of music, celebration. So we were there on October 1st.
I get Christmas therapy.
We did a Christmas therapy. Now, right now I sleep at airport Tuesday night. I get there Wednesday morning. I get the Wednesday. So I do wait to get to my hotel room. I take a shower. As I take off my clothes, one text come in. Do you want to go for a walk? You know what I walk about? So I say, it's a perfect opportunity. I want in the community, make I go walk. But when I get downstairs, they actually like one excursion. I get on a bus. Now I the only Belizean. Anyways, I say I ain't be yet, and everybody don't be. Anyways, I gone. But I did get some pictures. My camera number work good, but you did. If you got one of the pictures there, Alexei, you see the lighting on the street, and then I get one police officer as well. Now they're well organized because they gone downtown Caracas, and I had never seen the. I think the Greek word are obliques, but I think we call it tekhen. You know, the large. What we have that around about by YWCA. It's actually from Kemet African mythology. It's a penis for the resurrection of Asar. You know, by YWCA, they have one roundabout.
Right.
They have one, it looked like one tower.
Right.
Okay, the Indian people of Belize put that there. That is a tech hen. They have the Washington, they have it in front of the Vatican, they have it. It has a symbolic meaning politically and spiritually. So I never know they have one downtown Venezuela as well as the double lions, where the guardians of knowledge. So you see the like libraries, you see 2 lions. Anyways, so now I am like, why even call ya? Like I come and just stay home, and then I did walk off from there. And next thing I said, well, the same office, the police officer where I seen that picture, and then got gun, they walk with gun. Like I just walk. A lot of people let it park them on big open skate. It's nice, and I mean I just walk. I said the people are there behind me to come, and next thing I look, I said she just come right in front of me, and she like I realized she did direct me. I look upon her like you talk to me, and she's like go back, and I'm like she go back. So then I realized what happened is that the group stopped. And I never said the group stopped. So me to walk by myself, but I don't know they got eyes for me. And so then she's like, go back. And then I didn't wonder why they take this so long, but they wait for a politician come and they had a photo op moment. I didn't want to be part of that. But the security, I mean, there are 2 buses. They are, and I have they say that at the place they light up like that. We got one. They carry that 2 park that night where music bash went. The security, you have 2 marked police or military vehicles. You have motorcycles. Now you have over almost less than 200 delegates from 50-something countries. The security, then they stop traffic, like they're not a play. Then they push people off a road. The security was extremely tight. Now nobody never tell me I never left my hotel. Nobody never tell me that. So because I got there before, nobody never tell me that they give me food the night. I just think that no food not there, so I decided to go and cross the street at a vegetable place and get some fruits and talk to some people, and then somebody say, hey, I'm for left the hotel. I'm like, well, nobody never tell me that. Again now, you don't got no opportunity to really move wrong in Venezuela. Then tight, but the only place you can move wrong, this was held at what's called the Yellow House, that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs headquarters, old building. In the courtyard. But when you are left from there for go eat, which is at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs headquarters, you want to get for walk with the public, so you get and leave vibes. It never, people just had like one after then just have a serious expression like we got somewhere for got things for do. I never really feel one tension. Yeah, so I do one short video. I try to make as much as I could because I want to get vibes. Of course, when I see everyday people they work, I want for them video. So when I see them people they pass to that box, I'm like, yes, just to make them get vibes. What it's like on the street. So for me, one big part of this delegation is that I meet people from parts of the world where I have never met before. Now, I have to be careful because some of them people are really. Then I'm with people there because of the work what they do. But so I meet people from about 20-some. I'm telling you part of where I meet people from, right? I meet people from Tunisia, from Brazil, Congo, United States, Mali, Zimbabwe, Burkina Faso. Me if I know a place name, I don't know if I pronounce it right. It's in Central Asia. Kyrgyzstan, Kyrgyzstan. Anyways, in Central Asia, that one landlocked country in Central Asia, you got about 7.225 million people. The official language of Russia and Kyrgyz. I got a link there now. Meet Russians, people from Suriname, St. Lucia, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Greece, Mexico, Chile, Puerto Rico, Paraguay, Martinique. I have some bona fide contacts now. Now, what I find interesting is I want to know how them people end up there. Because I'm very curious, like, I would have never go if I never knew the ambassador personally. So and then I see the settle from Belize. Now remember now this one conversation about one conference about colonialism and neo-colonialism. I don't know none of them 3 people that were gang and represent Belize for do they work there or organize with people. Interestingly, a number of people who may have worked in a president office or a prime minister office, political collection. I met 3 people who are the head of the reparation committee, St. Lucia, Barbados, and Trinidad and Tobago. So those people were present. You had a number of presentations. I did tell them my heart crack when I say, and I have to report to you, so I report to you. When I say that Felicita Cantun was selected to speak on reparation on behalf of Belize. So I'm in a long spoon, the reparation committee that believes, because the fact that this administration pick one European presenting, that means a man look white, Caesar Ross, as the vocal point person for reparations in Belize. That tell you all the thing to tell about this administration. Now, reparation is looking at indigenous and African people. So it seems that this administration is focusing on the indigenous and not the African component. But I want to take responsibility because I never engaged them. I sent one email today, 2 days ago. Yesterday, I never get a response back. You know, I can't get no phone number for the Ministry of Good Governance. I eventually, through the public service, get one message to Caesar Ross to tell her, you give me email, it say I get it. I said, please respond, because we as African people need to know what is going on with the reparations committee that Belize. It's dead on arrival as far as I could say from an African perspective. Anyway, so what I say she present, I'm like, but when I tell you I had a good time, the people in Mose. Now, when I get it's in a courtyard at the Yellow House. Of course, one of the first things I look for is say black people. And I saw this African sister, just beautiful. I have a high vibration. I don't know who. It so happened that I end up sitting next to one. Check out who this person is. That was at the opening ceremony. I don't think I hear the audio. Those are some paintings. I took pictures of paintings of black people. That the one black group from Venezuela. Sister was drumming. Indigenous sister was dancing. This is the opening ceremony for this conference. Now, at the conference is where I met this sister. And her name is Natalia Yab. Now, because she's dressed in African clothing, she caught my attention. But here, because I'm like, people like just to gravitate. So I'm like, who is she? She is one of the, she's I think the 47th person. The European Union don't usually ban people. But then ban she. It can't even fly in the airspace. She's a Cameroonian activist. And they accused her, the European Union banned her because they accused her of affiliation with the Russians and pretty much to spread propaganda. Now, I was just, I never even know the European, because there's a lot of things that I don't know. I never even know the European Union banned people. But she was one of the heavyweights, and this is how the world smile. I know we have to go to a break, right? So I have one sister where lived in Burkina Faso. Her name is Inemset Richardson, African-American powerhouse sister. Well, she the powerhouse, so I say, you by any chance know this person? She said, no, I did Venezuela. I come from Belize. You hear what she the in the world. I just asked her if you know this sister. I said, do I know her? Come here. Let's take a picture. Click. She sent a picture to my sister. My sister texts back, wow, yeah. Just like that. No, my sister did Burkina Faso. And when they exiled her, I think Cameroon gave her refuge, and then she presented on behalf of Niger. But the Mose, I meet black people from Venezuela, and the thing is that they could talk English. I took pictures of when I say one black brother behind the camera, and they talk English. They one media host of Venezuela. I take pictures and I send for Mose. I'm like, look, pane people, the equipment. But before we go to break, Mose, majority of the people who organized this conference were youths who work with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Mose, when I tell you organizing like I've never seen before, I want to think, lot of young people. I want to think, that brother is from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. He's from, I think from Zimbabwe. Have a lot of pictures. That brother from, he's from Trinidad and Tobago, brother Claude. I got a video with him to dance. Say I tell you, I take picture with media people. I have to tell them like, and say I got him a Belize t-shirt. I represented Belize well. The organizing by the Venezuelan youth. Most one of the things that was outstanding for me, that sister is bad. I can't give you a lot of information about her, but that's a baddie. She's Peruvian lineage. One of the things that was amazing about them, they're Panamanians, indigenous, and they want to come on WB. That brother is from Panama, indigenous. He not talk Spanish, English, I don't talk Spanish, but we get along real good. Every chance he get, he take picture with me. Have his contact information. That sister is the first Arab sister who is my sister from Tunisia. I could go into a long story about her. She's a folklorist, was exiled from Argentina, now lives in Tunisia. Bad sister. Then tell them about the representation and security. Mose, one of the things we're amazing about the organizers, they don't raise their voice to nothing Mose. Now you know everything never gone as in forgone. Mose, they don't raise their voice. When I tell you, then cross-check everything. You get on the bus, then check your name off. They call your name, then check it off. Then they come down to each seat and tell you, sign this. They not play about nobody or nothing. I was just wowed by the young people. That man is from Greece. I never like want to take picture of me, but I asked him to send me a presentation which was really good. No, a lot of intellectuals were there, which is good because they're doing current research. That I'm a team. Senegal, Mali, Panama, not Panama, Venezuela. Beautiful African brother, look here. Then clothes, they smell good, look good, bad footwear, just, I mean, I'm my element, because I the wrong people where I wouldn't generally the wrong. So then there, look for Cloud to go on bad. That was a cultural night, the first night. Drums, music, just beautiful experience. I'm going to try to find out how much it cost them, but nobody wouldn't tell me how much. But it had to cost them one bag. I tell them how much you come from all over the world for this conversation. They had debates. Oh, one of the highlights. I know I have to go on a break. I want to tell them this time we're going to break because, look, I tell them about that. I've been wanting, this is in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I've been sorry that I never take this picture before, but when I got back, I take the picture. That the one replica of Salvador Allende glasses when he was murdered. It's like 50 times the size. Now, this is enough for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. When you enter for their office, that's the way you sit there. Now, this is what it means. And they use a lot of murals and imagery for political messaging. That actually name, Nunca Más, never again, or sin nombre without name. And it represents their resistance as it relates to the 1973 coup that Chile. I just thought up next to it, so to say the size of it, that had left a lasting memory on me. So I make sure I say, I want to take one picture of our glasses, I don't want to take one picture of the slum. Okay.
I go to break, we'll be back. This is WB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. As you should know, once Sister Yaya is here, I do very little talking and no need for questions. She just do a thing. It's like a Sister Yaya presentation. We will be back.
This project represents a powerful step in transforming how we prepare our young people for the workforce of tomorrow. A workforce that must be ready to thrive in the fourth industrial revolution, where creativity, digital literacy, and technical skills are key to national progress and development.
The design of the facility itself embodies sustainability. It will integrate climate-resilient and green building architecture, meeting EDGE certification standards. Inside, classrooms and laboratories will be equipped for hands-on, industry-relevant training in areas such as renewable energy, marine resource management, and sustainable construction.
This program's objective is to close the skills gap by 1, increasing access to foundational learning, expanding opportunities to learn the fourth industrial revolution skills for the digital, green, and blue economies as was shared earlier, promoting inclusive and gender-responsive education for all Belizeans. To our students, it is an investment in your potential, your dreams, and your future.
I'm Randall Friesen and I manage Westwell Produce, better known as Granny's Foods. That's our main brand. So we offer high quality grains, beans, rice, and we also offer corn chips made from 100% locally grown corn. We saw a need for high quality locally produced products. A lot of the best products are being exported and we said, we need to keep some of the best products here in Belize rather than export everything. Atlantic Bank has helped us achieve our goals by providing the financing for us to be able to launch products faster than we would without the financing that they offer. We find that Atlantic Bank is very customer friendly, especially with small and medium-sized businesses. We find that Atlantic Bank is more than willing to go the extra mile. They try to understand your business. So when we go to Atlantic Bank with a certain need, we find that they try to develop a solution that will meet our specific need. I would encourage any small business owner to go to Atlantic Bank for their financial services. They're very friendly, and just overall, their service is excellent.
Nando's Wholesale is your market leader in Belize's wholesale industry when it comes to high-quality products at the most reasonable and competitive prices. With over 40 years in the wholesale business, Nando's Wholesale embraces the partnership of the hotel industry in Belize by providing world-renowned brands in wines, seasonings, condiments, and cleaners in industrial sizes, as well as small and large kitchen appliances and equipment. Nando's also takes pride in providing one of the quietest and most durable air conditioning systems in Belize with technical support and spare parts. Nando's Wholesale. Professional, reliable, effective, and prompt. Nando's Wholesale always delivers. Visit us at www.nandos.bz or send an email to nandos@nandos.bz. Or, even better yet, give us a call today at 222-500 or 280-8080 to speak to one of our sales representatives today.
It's here, the biggest sale of the year at Builders Hardware from October 15th to December 31st. Find your happy place with 10% off appliances, 20% off paint, and a whopping 25% off paint supplies, light, fans, AC, and tiles. Plus, enjoy 30 to 50% off selective items. That's not all. From sand and gravel to blocks and roofing, we got everything you need from construction start to finish. Builders Hardware in Belmopan. This is your happy place.
Welcome back to the WB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes, and don't think I have forgotten that I promised to give away 2 tickets to Punta Topia Monday 17th of November, Belize Airport Authority parking lot at 6 in the evening until 12 as a part of celebrating Garifuna Settlement Day. We are inviting you there. And we have given away 2 tickets Monday and Tuesday, and I will do so again today, even though Sister Yaya there, then tickets won't get giveaway.
Maka ask, is it also a recognition of commemorating anniversary or no?
It is, that's a sub team, but you know, we don't really.
And then please make them know that nobody that's in fence can call in for their tickets. Or your family members.
Yeah, see when you have Miss put to right here, so no, right away she want to drop in rules and regulations.
No, I want to make sure that people feelings not hurt if they call in.
People know that we not try to give people nothing, man.
Well,
they should know that we're not.
Transparency.
All right.
Anyway, so make I tell you quickly. One of the highlights, they're never really a highlight, but the highlight is that the guest for the Venezuelans was the Prime Minister of St. Vincent and Grenada, Ralph Gonsalves. It was my first time seeing him. If I could find that video, just the energy. Oh, that the team. Okay, the audio they up, then go hear it. Then can you hear it? I don't want to hear it, man, because of the music. Anyways.
Did he dance?
It was just then the Wally thing. I don't know what boss.
He's a dancing Prime Minister.
And then everybody else call him comrade.
Yeah.
But the vibe was just security, and I had to tell you, I never know culturally that South America, they're known for talk for hours, 5, 6, 7 hours, and the people are used to it. I'm like, why he talk so long? He no one guess 1 hour the man. I'm like, I tune out long time. Then could talk long. And in the President Maduro's preach, he recommend books that you should read that really want space for intellectuals. I mean, I totally loved it. And the knowledge you will get from them that we wouldn't get from legacy media, that will be useful when we're having conversations publicly or privately, well organized. Even to, I get that the airport, the Simon Bolivar airport now, and they want to tell me, because I know they come back when the rest of them come back, because I may think I want left the Tuesday for go to Curacao. So I had to fly through San Pedro Sula. They want to tell me I need a yellow fever care. I'm like, I know nothing about it. No, and again, I could say they're flustered, you know, the young people. Then stay calm, then work it out, then say, when you get there, they want to get, no, I worried about when I get there because I don't talk Spanish. So concerned about when I get there, everything worked out. The immigration officer take my tickets out of my passport, will have my luggage information. Anyway, I don't get my luggage yet. But bottom line, it was an amazing gathering of people from all over the world who genuinely have some interest in being in solidarity with Venezuela. And Venezuela, like Cuba, the United States have them boot on their neck because they think they have one right, that God give them the right to go anywhere in the world and exploit people, extract the natural resources, you know, Venezuela pack up with oil, and then look for reasons for justify it. So another world is possible because their economy is different from the racial capitalist economy where most of us living in the Western Hemisphere. So I really want to thank the Ambassador Gerardo for inviting me, meaningful lifetime connections, especially with the people from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, direct link. And I'm so proud of the young people, and they really teach me a lot. And I'm happy to connect with my black people and other melanated people from around the world. It was a beautiful experience, and I represent Belize well. Believe that.
All right. I will give you my 2 passes now. Thank you very much for keeping your word and always returning back to Belize and visiting the WUB for brief us on your adventures in activism, activist journalism, you know, representing it, well, that's globally, really, because you've been all around this planet now.
Did you talk about the New York win?
The what? No, I've not spoken on it.
Okay.
I was going to mention it at some point in time.
Yeah.
I've taken note. I think there were other matters. But, yeah, it's quite a historic victory for somebody who declares himself a socialist to win an election of that magnitude in the United States of America, where the word socialism is regarded as almost blasphemy. It's regarded as being something grotesque within the United States of America. For you to aspire for public office and declare yourself a socialist is to essentially people are accused of being socialists as a part of trying to, terminate their campaigns. For somebody to get into the campaign and say them a socialist. But that's not any part of America he do this. He do this in a mecca of finance and capitalism, maybe in the world, like what can compare to Wall Street in that regard. And for him to go into that yard, declare himself a socialist, a democratic socialist, and then to win an election and become the mayor as a Muslim, as an immigrant, in 2025, it's not about him. He was chosen by a movement. He fulfilled the desires of a movement of people. And that's what I feel is important to know. An individual candidate may fail, but a people don't. So it means that, as you are aware, sister, that it really is. We've seen young people create different versions of revolution in 2025. We have seen the children of Nepal just turn that upside down and kick butt out of their desire for some of the similar things, like their financial realities, their cost of living, and then juxtaposing that with the lifestyles of the political elite. It reached a tipping point, and they went scorched earth on that. We have seen other movements take place around the world, again driven by young people. This was not a revolution of burning tires or burning buildings that happened in New York, but it was a revolution no less. It was driven by young people who said, we want some of that you are talking about, even if America has always treated that with disdain. We want to sample some socialism, we want to sample some rent control, we want to sample some free child care, we want to sample some of that. And so...
But like what you said earlier, I think it was a revolution of the mind, like you said.
Yeah. They had a consciousness of what they wanted. And so... it's a lot. It's quite an achievement, and the expectations are high. But I think what is important that I really wanted to point out to our listeners and viewers here is again, like we always mention, is that this is kind of like an impossible thing that was achieved. That's what it amounts to. Like, regardless of your politics, I'm not, it's like that's American politics, that's New York City. When you see something that is regarded as impossible being achieved, you want to know, well, how come? And it wasn't by magic. It was just by the consciousness of human beings, their dedication, their commitment to be on the ground and to be brave and to be true to what they felt. And then you have this thing happen where billionaires were defeated. So the thing with the billionaires is that they don't get defeated, they get setbacks.
True.
So they're coming back.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yes.
But Sister Yaela, I never really want going on.
I couldn't miss that opportunity. Organized, conscious people.
I need to mention the brother's name. The mayor-elect is Zoran
Kwame.
Kwame.
He's named after Kwame Ture. Yes, if you know his family.
His middle name is Kwame.
Yes.
I never even know that part.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mom Danny.
Mom Danny, yes. And quite a thing. But again, he's an individual. He is the, what I say, the individual representation of collective success and purpose and organization. So he's not, this is not something he achieved because he possesses some superpower onto himself and some super charisma and some super ability to convince. Yes, he is extremely coherent, he's eloquent, he's obviously very, he presents well to the people who made the choice. But his victory is not a representation. It is the result of the superpower of people being organized, young people having a consciousness of what they want for this moment in time. So it's something to look at, to learn from, and to pay respect to.
You give you a ticket to and go for break.
I just have to now give a ticket to the first person we call. And first person we call and tell me why Sister Yaya there today.
Look at that phone for the ring. You hear who them people were under there? You listen to the radio ad. You see the people that were under there. No, even if I not go and then a high vibration mode, better make sure to go from 6 to 12. Who are the artists they want?
We want to do the ad live.
Just say who are the artists there? I rate your ad though.
Krem, good morning. WUB.
Yeah, Sister Ya, good morning. Sister Ya, the tell about your experience of Venezuela.
Get them on the tickets there.
You know, I don't know that who this, you know. You.
The who?
Hey, Sister Ya, I haven't need the whole show for this morning.
Hey, I know who know.
You win your pass, Neil Logan.
Which way? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah,
he's not an XTV staff anymore.
Yeah, he's not with us anymore. He's about Sanchez.
Ticket don't give away.
Ticket don't give away. I forgot a break. But the performers are Chico Ramos, Mahabub, Flores, Vida, Maime, Adrian the Duck, and Super G, Sweet Pain, Eric Drummers. The selectors are Reggae Dutch, Reggae Kingpin, Tony G, One Man Army,
the
Mr.
Big Unification.
What?
The Big Unification.
Oh, we're on top of that. the reunion of sorts.
Yes,
a reunion.
Yes.
It's an actual reunion.
Yes.
MCing, hosting the night is going to be myself and my bona fide brother Frank Papa Mena. We've barely seen each other for a long time, and this really, I have to be honest, that the show to some extent has emerged out of our kind of just linking up again, having like we sit down and link and talk. Say, boy, could you believe that we used to spend so much time together, like almost the whole week, because the weekend come and, you know, we do entertainment with the on Saturday morning, like, you know, there's a level of connection where it cannot be undone.
I don't know if you hear this interview where Questlove gave on his relationship with D'Angelo.
No.
I recommend you to listen to it. For two brothers, it make I think about that because they're in the music industry, but in the final days, man, the connection because of the history where music.
Yeah. So as you know, once Papa went into his journey and went into his political career, and I was here and I went into what I was involved with. Like, of course, you know, there was very little time for us to spend. Like, we would rarely would meet up and have a quick conversation. But it never matter where there or where there is, like that my brother. So I always love, and so I I'm personally excited, of course, about linking with the man because I know that we got a natural chemistry where.
The really enticement was.
And we might, well not might, I think we actually will do a M&M attack special one time on the 15th.
Where?
On the radio, yeah.
Ah.
So we have not even said that part. I'm saying it now.
Good. The 15th M&M, all the people that loyal and listeners and pull up.
Tony G is going to be there. He was always a member of the M&M.
My bestie.
That configuration. And so we're very excited about that. And
how much years, brother?
It's definitely over 20 years.
Damn.
I can't even remember exactly. Like I don't know if there was a farewell show. There was not a farewell show. We must not have known that was it. So it's just been that long, and you know, you're gonna brother we worked at a this bedroom name. We worked at a Puma gas station, pan Philip Golson, where every time you go there for putting gas, the man say, "Boy, we don't get one on this show. They just for old time's sake." And there've been other people who have said it. And so I guess with the pay respect to all the people who tell we all the M&M memories, because we know that it was a really M&M had three incarnations. The original M&M was myself and Morgan, Kenny Morgan. That's where the name came from. It was Morgan and Mose.
I thought it was Marshall.
And then there was the me and Marshall. Marshall went a partial, Mose went a pose, and then it was myself. And to be honest, I think there was also a time when me and Mickey Nice. Like somehow we always had
M's.
We just had M's, right? But yeah, we are very. I know that, you know, me and Papa we've had the conversation. We're very excited about the fact that we are able to show that, you know, there's never been any negativity, negative energy with me and my brother. Could never be. Nothing could bring that. But there's been great distance, and there's been a lot lost, really. Like, you know, just, you know, all the, you know, I met his, the last time I saw his daughter was like, she was very young, and then she's now on a turn.
Wow.
And I think I'm allowed to say this. Like, so when we were having a conversation, she came and she ordered a margarita, and I almost like, Papa, what you want about this? then I realized, like,
she's of age.
She's a
but that's beautiful as brothers to maintain that level of closeness over the years.
Yeah, so it's like very it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing for, you know, it's so easy for make we fall apart in our life, right? And so it's good when there is that level of respect and that level of love, and we know as brothers, yo, no matter where you're there or where you go, or if we don't see one another for 1,000 years, when we see one another, we are abstract about one another right away, and we are laugh, and we just want to be we, as always. So.
And the 17th, that was Monday, the 19th, that was holiday. So I don't know if we even gotta work the 18th, I just play there because I'm not serious about work. So I don't got no reason for the cost
I don't want to say that part there and make
I didn't say it. One of my sisters told me last night, so that's no original thought. So no reason for you not show up Monday the 17th past 6 to midnight, go to work the next day, act like I'm the work card and what we do, and Wednesday the bashment.
Yeah, so obviously while the day is a day for Creme as well, we know that it's going to be our anniversary day. The fact is that it's a day that we have always celebrated because the Governor Settlement Day is just that just consumes you become a part of that celebration. So for example, that day has always been we are Eid Hudud. So it's just natural for us. So we're looking forward to the vibe, and I think one of the performances I'm looking for the whole energy, but Adrian the Doc's return is very special. And I interviewed him, and I'm going to release that interview later on today. I'm hoping to release that video. It's a part of the new kind of engaging the people. But Adrian the Doc is the star. You know that Adrian the Doc is Super G's brother.
No.
Right? And so, brother, where Super G and tell you, teach him to sing. And Adrian the Doc has, arguably, I feel, one of the best voices that has ever been in Punta Rock, or Paranda, because he did work with the Garifuna Collective as well. His voice is prominent in the Watina album along with the late great and the Palacio. So he's and his songwriting, his voice and everything, but as you will find out in the interview, like he made a decision to walk away because he wanted to be there for his family.
Wow.
And so now he's reached a point where now his children are old, and he says, okay, now I ready to be an artist again.
Yes.
So this is his return to that. He's now coming back to claim his place in the music. And I think that is awesome. So we're very excited about that. Very excited about.
How much are tickets? Parang go buy tickets.
$20 in advance. Not $20. It's $20 period. They're available at Amandala Press. They're available at Alpha Meal and American Closeout. Those are stores, and they're available at Madisco.
Monday night, come out.
Monday evening.
Monday evening, 6 to 12.
Right.
Come
17th
out.
of November. All right. We go to a last break. We're done there over time. Sister, yeah, thanks for coming through.
Thanks.
And I did give away the passes, right?
Yes, you did.
The great Bart Sanchez won them. All right.
I'm Randall Friesen, and I manage Westwell Produce, better known as Granny's Foods. That's our main brand. So we offer high quality grains, beans, rice, and we also offer corn chips made from 100% locally grown corn. We saw a need for high quality locally produced products. A lot of the best products are being exported, and we said, we need to keep some of the best products here in Belize rather than export everything. Atlantic Bank has helped us achieve our goals by providing the financing for us to be able to launch products faster than we would without the financing that they offer. We find that Atlantic Bank is very customer friendly, especially with small and medium-sized businesses. We find that Atlantic Bank is more than willing to go the extra mile. They try to understand your business. So when we go to Atlantic Bank with a certain need, we find that they try to develop a solution that will meet our specific need. I would encourage any small business owner to go to Atlantic Bank for their financial services. They're very friendly, and just overall, their service is excellent.
When working with sheetrock, you need screws that give you quick penetration for a speedy, stable installation. Best Screws, fast frame and fast finish drywall screws are specifically designed for you. Engineered by Best Manufacturing, Best Screws makes every job faster and easier. These screws offer reliable performance with a superior hold. You also save money due to Best Screws affordability. They are cheaper than the leading brands. Get the job done quickly without compromising on strength. For all your drywall installations, get Best Screws Fast Frame and Fast Finish. Available at Benny's. Quality and savings.
Let's take a journey through the core functions of the Social Security Board. It all starts with registering as an insured person, employer, or self-employed individual. Sign up for a portal account to manage your Social Security information online. Just provide accurate information and click Create. This will give you access to a range of services and benefits. Next, your contribution, along with investments and other income, are collected and distributed into 3 funds. This ensures that the SSB fund is securely utilized used to support various benefit programs. The SSB is committed to providing essential benefits such as sickness, maternity, injury, and pension. These benefits are paid out to eligible individuals as a part of the Social Security coverage. We help you navigate through life's challenges with financial security. Annual surplus accumulates to grow the fund each year. This surplus is invested into various industries, contributing to the growth and development of our nation. With each passing year, the fund continues to grow due to the annual surplus and interest revenue earned from prudent investments. This surplus, along with reserves, helps to bolster the SSB fund and provide a safety net for those in need. We've arrived at the end of our journey to better understanding how the SSB works. We remain committed to serving you and building a secure future for all Belizeans.
When Shell V-Power flows through your engine, confidence flows through you. Choose the fuel that 100% cleans critical engine parts and keeps your engine performing like new.
We're done for this morning, and tomorrow morning it's going to be Brother Nuri Mohammed, who is going to be handling the hosting on Friday as well. With health and strength, I get back on Monday for the Monday edition of the WB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. We give thanks to everybody who take the time out for link, for watch, for listen, and for Carleen. We also want to give thanks to the team behind the scene, Larry G at Crumb Radio up at XTV. It is, of course, Cliff, the glue, and directing this morning, Miss Alex Sibalai. As always, stand strong, stand firm for now. We're gone!
Wake up, believe, wake up, believe. Wake up, believe, wake up, believe. Another day is here. Wake up, believe, we gotta keep moving, Wake up, believe, everybody gotta put their time in.